What is up, guys? It is Izzi, Raine, and I'm back with another back to school video. If you're liking all my back to school videos so far, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications because I will be uploading a bunch more before the school year even starts, which is in like 20 days or something as of me filming this. And it's getting real, y'all. Like, I just got my backpack. I thought I would just show you. I was going to do like an unboxing, I guess, because I got it online. But my dad opened it because it went to his business. And so he was like, what is this bag? And he opened it and it was the backpack. And then my mom took it out of the bag while I was at dinner with my dad. And it's not really an unboxing. It's more of a reveal. And I got it off of eBay. If you really like it, it's on eBay. And it's like, let me turn the light up just a little bit. It's got like clouds on it. And I honestly, if you haven't gotten your backpack already, I would get it soon, because soon all of the like places that you usually get your backpack, like Target, Walmart, Tilly's, what's the name of it, Journeys, those kinds of stores, they're going to run out of backpacks and you're going to run out of selection. And so I would go to any of those stores, or if they don't have a style you like, also look online because you can get them cheaper. And so this I think was like 26 or like 25 bucks. And it's the same kind of like backpack as you get at Tilly's like I usually get, and those are closer to 50 or 60 bucks. So I need to add my pins and stuff that I'm going to add to it, and I really like it. I'm really happy. I don't think anyone's really going to have like really much of the same backpack because I got it online. And yeah, some good places to go if you don't want to buy it online is Tilly's. Kohl's is a really good place. I saw this backpack on the Kohl's website, but they didn't have any in store. But I mean, they might. Don't copy me. I'm just kidding. You can get the same backpack if you want. I'm not in charge. Journeys has backpacks along with shoes. I get all my shoes there. And I'm probably going to make a whole separate like school shopping advice video of like where to get stuff for a good deal and that sort of thing. I didn't really have to do much shopping this year clothes-wise because I've been getting like a few things here and there throughout summer. There's a few other malls I want to go to and check out, but I'll make a whole nother video on it. Comment down below what other types of back-to-school videos you'd like to see and you'd like me to talk about. But I think we should really get into the video. That I actually took the time to write down my thoughts and stuff, so I'm not just rambling. So I think this video will turn out a lot better than some of my other ones do. So I hope you enjoy, and this is what to do on your first day, like first day of school advice, whatever I decide to title it. Oh, there goes my pen. So this first thing is more geared for incoming freshmen, is that most schools do like a freshman orientation kind of thing, like the day before school starts or a couple days before school starts. Go to that. It's like it was pretty boring for me, like because like a lot of times it is just kind of boring. They're just kind of like talking to you about like what to expect and that sort of thing. But what's really helpful is, like, I know for me, they had us like walk to all of our classes. Like they had each hour 5 minutes long or something like that. So you'd go like meet the teacher, and then like you'd get to see who's going to be in your class and that sort of thing. And you get to know where your classes are. So on the first day, when you have all of the other grades, you have sophomores, juniors, and seniors, you're not like trying to deal with the crowd as well as trying to figure out what room number is what. And it's a really good thing to go to. You can meet new people. You can see if any of your friends are in your classes. You can see who you can walk to your classes with, all before all of the stress of the actual first day of high school. And this is kind of a combined first day of high school thing too. So if you are already a sophomore, junior, or you're going to be a senior, stay in the video. There's more that I guess can help you. But you know, I can't control you. If you already know these things, good for you. Go watch my other videos. And then the next thing, this one is very hard. I don't even follow this rule completely, but it's kind of out of my control. And it's try to get as much sleep as you can the day before, or the night before, I guess. I'm always so, like, I'm not always nervous, but a lot of times I'm so excited that I cannot sleep, and I literally have an all-nighter before school starts. Try not to. I try to like take naps throughout the day before because I know I'm going to be up all night, but you really don't want to be in like a cranky, like tired mood on the first day, and I'll get into like that kind of stuff later on. But just having like, because it's going to be like a shock, because this is the first, I guarantee this is going to be like the first time you're waking up early again, and you're not going to want to get up, so having a good amount of sleep before is good. So try not to go to bed at 4 a.m. But you know, who knows? I sometimes don't even sleep at all. So, you know, some people just get anxious before, and like, you know, it's okay, but try to, if you understand that you already have that struggle, try to take like naps before, like the week up to go to bed early and like wake up early, and then go to bed early and then wake up early, so you have all that like energy, and just in case you do end up having to pull an all-nighter because of your emotions, it's okay. It's not as big of a deal, and you're not going to be an awful person to be around on the first day of school. And so the next thing I'm going to talk about is don't bring all of your school supplies. Like, if you bought a notebook for each class and like a folder for each class and like a whole bunch of index cards and all that stuff, don't bring it. I always bring like one notebook, one folder, or like a couple I'm using the small folders that year, I usually bring all of them just because you're going to have a syllabus. Love those. And for each class, and so I like to start the folder that I'm going to use for each class, but sometimes I use a binder. I don't recommend that. I did that last year, and about 3/4 through the year, I ran out of space in the binder and I started shoving things in my backpack, and it got intense and insane. So I recommend doing like a small plastic binder, like, not binder, folder like these. These were 50 cents each at Walmart. And they have lots of colors, and you can like write with Sharpie, and I'm gonna add stickers to mine because I have a bunch of Dutch stickers, that kind of thing, and I don't carry a water bottle, so I'm not that basic. So anyway, you're not really gonna be using most of the stuff. You might even be getting textbooks, so you wanna have as much room as you can, just in case your teacher is on the first day like, oh, here's this big textbook that you have to take home. And yeah, you want to have room for that. And then the next thing is you want to dress comfy but also look put together. This also goes with like having a good first impression, which I'll get into in a minute. But if you are the type of person that wants to like pull out all the stops for the first day, like you want to dress to impress, that's perfect. But don't dress anything that will get you dress coded or will be very uncomfortable, and you'll just want to die most of the day. Like, so I don't recommend wearing heels unless you're someone who wears heels all the time, and you can go all those hours wearing heels. Good for you. I can't do that. But you want to dress comfy, but you want to look put together. Don't wear anything that you know you're going to get dress coded, just because you don't want to put that kind of first impression forward like you're already. Some of the dress code rules, like, they are stupid. I agree. Some of them I think are absolutely ridiculous, but you don't want to come across as you're going to be pushing the boundaries and pushing the rules the entire time, because the teacher is just going to take that kind of vibe from you, that you're just going to be like trying to test the rules, and they might not be as nice to you. And that brings me to having a good first impression. I would not push the rules. You want to come across as someone who, like, you're happy to be there, even though most likely you're not. But you should try to come in with the best attitude as you can, because the energy you put out, you're gonna get back. So if you are thinking this year is gonna suck, I'm so like not happy, like this year is gonna be awful, your year is gonna be awful. That's the way the world works. But if you put out there, like, I'm gonna have such a good attitude about this, and you're genuine about it, good things are gonna come to you. So don't have a bad attitude about the first day of school, or your year is gonna suck. So you're gonna wanna, like, do what the teacher says. Like, don't try to rebel. Don't try to, like what I said in the how not to be an annoying freshman. Try not to do any of those things. Don't show out, trying to impress your classmates. And you don't have to be like a teacher's pet. I don't really recommend that either, because that can either go one of two ways. It can be either really good for you for the teacher, or it can be really bad and the teacher gets annoyed by you and they're like, shut up. Because there are teachers like that as well. So I would be careful. Yeah. And then another good tip that I learned was to put your schedule as your lock screen. To take a picture of your schedule when you get it. Sometimes you get, it's like a new one on the first day of school, like once you get to school, because like sometimes you change your schedule. Like, I know that's going to happen to me because we get our schedules, it's going to be in a few days. I'm probably going to do like film myself reacting to my schedule, because I'm most likely going to have a class that I hate or a class that's going to be extremely hard in the morning. And so I just want to react to my schedule in front of the camera, because why not? It's content. But anyway, you want to put your schedule as your lock screen, so you're not like, I wouldn't do the thing where like you put it in like the front pocket of your binder and you just carry your binder around. That's just asking for you to run into everyone or someone and drop all your things. Yeah, that's just a recipe for disaster. So just take a picture of your schedule and put it as your lock screen. So you just have to, even if you have to check the time, you can see your schedule and you can know what class you have next and what direction you need to be walking. And also, on that note, you don't be afraid to ask for help. There's going to be teachers and like you're going to see people that obviously look older, and if you ask them nicely or like where a class is, I bet they're going to be happy to help you and point you in the right direction. Just like, they're not going to make a big deal about it. Like, it's no big deal. Everyone kind of gets lost on the first day. So most of the time the teachers are standing out in the hall to like watch out for that kind of stuff, to see if anyone's lost. And just go up to a teacher and be like, hey, I'm looking for so-and-so's classroom. I guarantee you they know where it is. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's not a big deal. And sometimes, I know my school has it up on the walls and like, I guess like the intersections of the hallways, they have like these like papers that say like room numbers, so whatever through whatever are that way, room number this through this is that way. And so maybe they have those, like, don't be afraid to look at those. And yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help. And also, like, walk with friends. If you go to your freshman orientation or you text your schedule to all your friends and they have a classroom that's either like a very close number to it or they're in the same class as you, walk with them. So if you guys are lost, you're at least not alone and you can be with your friends. Like, why not? Why not work that stuff out before instead of trying to like walk through the crazy crowd and it gets chaotic. It gets really chaotic on the first day, so don't get stressed about that. I know it looks stressful, but stay on the right side. Like, don't just stop. Just kind of like go to the side or like go by a classroom, like, and if you're lost, yeah, just don't stop in the middle. That's really annoying. Go watch my How to Be a High Schooler video that I put a long time ago. I'll put the link in my description. That was a very successful video on my channel. That is kind of why I started doing all these videos again. And yeah, I only have a few other things to bring up, and that is to talk to new people. Don't just stick to things that you know. So like if you have like one or two friends in a class with you, like sit by new people as well. Like sit by them and like talk to the new people as well. Don't make them feel shut out, because maybe it's someone you never would have talked to before and they could end up being a really good friend and you never know what could happen. So stick to, like, don't just be that person that only talks to their friends. Like, talk to new people, because that's how you're going to make new friends. Just in case maybe your other friends stop being friends with you, you'll have other people. And so it's always good to talk to new people that you never would have gotten the opportunity to talk before, and it's always a nice thing to do to make people that are obviously like new to the school feel welcome, because you just don't want to be that person that makes them feel alone on the first day. You want to make them feel really welcome, and you never know who they could be. They could be like your new best friend. So you never know. Meeting someone is never a coincidence kind of thing, so you should take that as a very good opportunity. And then lastly, I strongly recommend bringing a lunch, unless like, of course, for some people with like in their like financial kind of thing, they have to get lunch at school and they get like free lunch or that sort of thing. I get that, but if you have the opportunity and you have the choice to bring a lunch, bring it. Work out with your friends who has the same lunch with you, so you guys can all be like, oh, where are we gonna sit? And have someone claim a table, because with the new freshmen, they're just gonna see it.
It's free real estate.
So anyway, the lines will also be ridiculously long on the first day, so you can eat your lunch way before everyone else does. And also during lunch, you can take it as a time to find the rest of your classes. Maybe even if you have an earlier lunch, you can just use that as an opportunity to go walk around and find the rest of your classes if you're allowed to go in the hallways during lunch. And also, if you, either way, be quiet. Like, don't be that really rude person, because people will always remember, like, if you're being rude, they'll be like, oh, that person was being super obnoxious. Like, they'll stay away from you, and that's not good. So that's basically all my first day of school advice. I hope you guys are excited and have a good attitude about your first day of school. I'm pretty excited. I'm a little nervous because, you never know what could happen. I'm taking a lot new, like, different classes. I'm gonna have a lot of new teachers, but I'm also really excited for the new opportunities to work with new people. And overall, I have a really good feeling about this year. I feel like I got all my what usually happens to juniors done already. That's already been there, done that. So I feel like junior year is gonna be amazing. I feel like whatever year you're gonna have is gonna be amazing. Like and subscribe or else your year is gonna be off. I'm just kidding. But please do like and subscribe. It really helps. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed, and again, comment down below what kinds of videos you would like to see. Thanks for watching.